Is Apple going to stop the production of the next generation of iPhones? There are many rumors behind it, some of which are official and some are unconfirmed. It is being claimed that after the launch of the iPhone 15, which will be launched in 2023, the production of the iPhone will be stopped. Let's find out in this video whether Apple is really ending the production of the iPhone or not. Hello guys, and welcome back to Groundedvirals. We are back with another interesting and informative video. One interesting thing about the iPhone 14 lineup is that it differs little from last year's lineup. So does this mean that Apple's interest is shifting from iPhone to other interesting products? It seems unrealistic, but it is being said that Apple will stop production of iPhone after iPhone 15. Let's have a look at the facts. First of all, let's talk about the history of iPhone and iPhone 15. History of iPhone. First iPhone, announced by Steve Jobs on January 9, 2007, was released on June 29, 2007. The iPhone runs on Apple's iOS mobile operating system, and it was originally released with 4 GB or 8 GB of storage. The iPhone was the first smartphone to use a multi-touch interface which allowed users to control the device by using finger gestures. Over the years, the iPhone has undergone several design changes and has been released in several different models from iPhone 1 to iPhone 14. The latest iPhone model as of September 2021 is the iPhone 14. The iPhone has also been influential in the development of the smartphone market as a whole, and it has become one of the most popular and recognizable consumer electronics devices in the world. iPhone 15 in 2023. Like iPhone 14, there will be 4 models in iPhone 15, including 2 6.1 inches phones and 2 6.7 inches phones. One of each will be standard, while the other 2 will be Pro model. But wait, there is one more interesting thing. According to Bloomberg's Mark Gurman, Apple may replace the Pro Max model with the Ultra model, like Samsung's Ultra models in the series of Galaxy S and Note. Let's dig into some of the features of the upcoming iPhone 15. Design. As per some resources, iPhone 15 models will look like iPhone 14 models, but the pill and hole cutout is expected to extend to the whole lineup. This means that all iPhone 15 models will not have the notch. Twitter leaker Shrimp Apple Pro argues that iPhone 15 will include a titanium chassis that feature curved edges that will replace the existing square design. The back edges of the device may allegedly be rounded off, similar to the casing of 2021 iPhone 14. Solid-state volume and power buttons. The iPhone 15 models will have a solid-state volume button as similar to the home button in iPhone 7. This solid-state volume button will use haptic feedback, instead mimic the feel of a button press. This solid-state design may protect against water ingress, but it will require a new iPhone case that will offer a physical access to the volume as well as the power button at all times. USB Type-C ports. Apple is going to swap the Lightning port on the iPhone 15 devices for a USB-C port, which would allow it to comply with European regulations that are in process of being passed. These USB-C ports will allow transferring data at a higher speed. According to Apple analyst Ming-Chi Kuo, the standard models will use USB 2.0 speed as Lightning. Meanwhile, the iPhone 15 Pro models will support at least USB speed 3.2 or Thunderbolt 3. Periscope camera technology. There are some rumors that Apple is going to use periscope camera technology in iPhone 15 Pro Max. Periscope lens technology offers optical zoom capabilities that exceed those possible with a standard telephoto lens, allowing for 5x or even 10x optical zoom. Apple competitor Samsung has introduced smartphones with periscope camera technology that enables 4x to 10x optical zoom and up to 100x digital zoom. Apple analyst Ming-Chi Kuo suggests that Apple will introduce 6x optical zoom technology when it uses the periscope camera technology, while current iPhone models have 3x optical zoom. Expected RAM. Current iPhone 14 Pro models offer 6 GB RAM. Meanwhile, it is expected that iPhone 15 Pro models will offer 8 GB RAM. Pricing and expected date of launch. As of right now, iPhone 14 Pro and Pro Max are priced between $999 and $1,099, but according to some unverified rumors from Weibo, it is expected that iPhone 15 price will start from up to $1,000, and it is expected that iPhone models will be released in September 2023. Is this the last iPhone? The iPhone analyst Ming-Chi Kuo argues in a blog that Apple has canceled the production and shipment of iPhone's next generation. Kuo thinks the reason the phone is getting axed could be that Apple's lower-end phones were selling worse than the company hoped, and due to concerns that another price increase for the lineup could make it less attractive to price-conscious buyers. But despite all, it will be a huge loss for Apple if they discontinue iPhone's production. However, the news is not verified yet. Surely, if iPhone cancels the production of the iPhone, we are going to have something bigger, something crazy, and more interesting than iPhone. So what is next by Apple? There are two products by Apple which is to be expected to launch soon in the future and can replace the big resources of revenue for the company in the case of the shutdown in the production of the iPhone. Number 1. Apple's electric car. Apple's electric car project, codenamed Project Titan, has been the subject of much speculation and rumor since its inception in 2014. However, the company has remained tight-lipped about the specifics of the project, and it is unclear exactly what the end goal of the project is. It is known that the project began with a team of hundreds of engineers, but that number has since been scaled back significantly. Some reports have suggested that the project is focused on developing self-driving technology, while others have suggested that the company is working on an actual electric car. In 2016, Bob Mansfield, a senior executive at Apple, announced that the company would be refocusing its efforts on developing an autonomous driving system rather than an actual car. Since then, there have been several reports of Apple hiring engineers and executives with experience in the automotive and self-driving industries, leading to speculation that the company is still working on some form of automotive technology. In 2018, it was reported that Apple has obtained permits to test autonomous vehicles on public roads in California. In 2019, Apple CEO Tim Cook confirmed that the company was working on autonomous systems. In 2020, Apple has been granted a permit for testing self-driving cars in California, which generated a lot of buzz about the company's autonomous vehicle plans. Overall, while it is clear that Apple has been working on some form of automotive or self-driving technology, the specifics of the project remain unclear. It is possible that the company is developing technology for use in third-party vehicles, or that it is working on some sort of autonomous system for use in its own products. However, it is also possible that the company is still working on an actual electric car despite the shift in focus to autonomous systems. Despite all facts, the project is not expected to be launched until 2025 or maybe until 2028 or later. Our VR headset. Apple has been rumored to be working on an Air VR headset for some time. According to various reports, the company is said to be developing a lightweight wireless device that uses both augmented and virtual reality technology. The headset is rumored to feature a high-resolution display, advanced tracking technology, and a powerful processor. The project is said to be led by Mike Rockwell, who previously worked at Dolby Labs and oversaw the development of the company's AR and VR products. The team is said to be made up of engineers and designers from both Apple and companies that the company has acquired over the years, including Mataio and Flybang Media. The headset is said to feature a display with a resolution of 8K per eye, which is much higher than the current generation of VR headsets on the market. It is also rumored to use advanced tracking technology such as LiDAR to provide accurate and precise motion tracking. The device is also said to use a powerful processor, likely based on Apple's A-series chips used in its iPhones and iPads. In addition to its hardware, the headset is also expected to feature a new operating system specifically designed for AR and VR experiences, which is said to be called ROSE Reality Operating System. The new operating system is said to be similar to iOS in terms of its design and functionality. Apple's AR VR headset is also said to focus on both gaming and productivity, with a wide range of apps and games that will be available for the device. As of now, Apple has not officially announced any plans to release an AR VR headset, and it's not clear when the company plans to unveil the device. However, it is expected that the company will announce the device in the coming years, and it is likely that it will be a premium, high-end product aimed at the professional and enthusiast market. This is it for today's video. If you enjoyed the video, give it a big thumbs up, and do subscribe to the channel and press the bell icon for more interesting videos. Thanks for watching. See you again in the next video. Stay connected with Grounded Virals.